First time letting the cows out on the grazing. Big cows. Let's hope this goes well. It's a little bit nerve-wracking right now. But I trust my cattle. This group here has been around electric fence. It's been a couple years, but they have been out on electric fence, so I think they'll do just fine. Beautiful morning. They're in the lowest part of the field. This is pretty thick. It is ridiculously thick on the bottom side of this field. It's crazy how good this stuff turned out. And I think the only ones that's going to give us any trouble is these little calves, because they've never been around an electric fence. What I haven't had the chance to do yet, and I'm probably pretty stupid, so I need to get it done today, is to come with Roundup and spray underneath the fence. That way they don't have any reason to try it. So let's see how this goes. All right, it's windy, so hopefully I don't have to scrap this video, but I'm just gonna want to make a video on the fence and the grazing. Cattle they're loving it. I think this is their 4th day out here. Yes, today was the first day I tried to combine the two groups. It didn't go well. As you can see, those Holsteins are actually in the pasture. These two were the only two smart enough when I opened the gate to come out. So they'll figure it out one day. I tried to kind of push them, but it didn't go well. But yep. All right, so as you can see, hopefully it's kind of a glare. What I have here is just your standard T-post with the lock-in, the black lock-in insulators. I went with 3 strands. I'm kind of glad I did. Seems like the only problem I'm having with the ones that are not trained to it is trying to stick their head underneath and graze some of this grass. I've sprayed this with glyphosate, so it should be dying any day. That's my bad. I was in such a rush to get this fence up. It should already been sprayed so they wouldn't be doing like that one is there, trying to reach his head under, but he just got popped a minute ago. I just tightened it up with these gripples. I think I'm running like 3,000 volts through here, so I don't know if that's good enough or not. I think it is. I mean, they're getting popped pretty good. I just have a Tractor Supply solar charger. It does 5 miles. I have a mile worth of fence here, and 2 grounding rods, and then I have some more in the back of the truck, but I've got these little black step-in posts in between every T-post, except for right through here. I haven't put them up yet, but the T-posts are 50 foot. Just got shot. But yep, it's going good so far. So cows are finally, past couple days, all they did is just walk it. Now they're actually sitting and doing some grazing. I mean, they did some grazing yesterday, but more or less was just walking around. So, all right. Okay, finally got both of the herds or groups put together and just turned them out this morning, and they're loving it. They're not even going to make a dent in it. Down over the hill over there, there's some of the rye is starting to actually head out, which is not what I wanted, but this is their first day all together. I'm gonna leave them out for probably 5-6 hours today, and bring them back in. So this was my vision, just maybe about 2-3 weeks too late. I think it's going to get too far in front of them, and honestly, I may have to end up harvesting this field, combining it, instead of letting the cows harvest it and then burning it off and planting corn. Because I mean, right here is pretty low, pretty short. It's because it's a little sandy spot, but down in the bottom there, it is almost waist deep. So I guess next year I better get the fence up earlier. I don't think this one here has actually got shocked yet. So I got my 2.5 gallon pump spray. Well, it might be a gallon. I think it's a gallon pump sprayer. I got it filled up with glyphosate, so I'm about to go spray these underneath the fence all the way around. Should already done that, but it's been so windy, haven't had the chance. It's actually kind of windy this morning, but it's nothing like it's going to be yesterday. Better watch it, buddy. Any second. Yup. They'll probably do it a time or two more, and that'll be it. So it's pretty peaceful watching them. They seem like they do this for about an hour, and then they start just walking back and forth. I don't know what they're looking for. Seems like they like the shorter stuff a little bit better. But I know yesterday they ended up walking probably half the time and eating probably half the time. So they were out for like 4.5 hours yesterday. And I've been lucky. Well, that's not lucky, but they've been coming running whenever I call for them. Because one day I fed them some feed, and that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do today, unless I can catch them out getting water or something. But gosh, it's pretty seeing cattle on grass, green grass. This should help out the pasture area really well. Let it kind of get going before they eat it down. Kind of let it get ahead of itself. And then I got them shut off to that 3.5 acre pasture over there that the Holsteins were in all winter. So let that grow up. So if I end up having to combine this field, it won't be no problem. I guess if you do remember though, this is rye and ryegrass mix. Considering I bought this stuff for like 17 or 18 a bag, I can still combine it and sell it as seed. The problem is if you spread that ryegrass seed all over the place. But I'm not sure if I'm planning on doing this next year or not, but I want to put corn on this field. If not this year, next year. So we can burn down and you can control ryegrass pretty easy in corn. So I don't like it, but I'm not too worried about it if I had to combine it. Because obviously you're going to be shooting a little bit out the back. But yeah. If that's what we have to do, that's what we'll have to do. And it'll come in here with possibly soybeans.